gift you like. All right, so I was wrong. Uh, but in my defense, everybody knows that no Kevin Durant, no championship against a really good team. Uh, KD goes down, and as soon as KD went down in the first quarter of Game 5, the championships was over. Although they did hold on to a, what is it, 110, 114. I told you guys, I don't think they'll win Game 6. And I think they threw Game 5. You know, sing it, Kiki. Little man singing Kiki, do you want me? Speaking of Kiki, Drake. Now Drake is talking about people said that I was a curse. Now they cursing each other out. Drake, nobody's cursing each other out because of you. You are not a factor when it comes to winning the championship. You are not a good luck charm. You standing on the side of the court did not help the Raptors win at all. You are hey, you are a non-factor to the actual game. All you are is a mouthpiece, and you're telling Green when they see you that they should, big ups you or be nice to you, or nobody has to be anything to you, Drake. I'm not saying that because I don't like you. I'm saying that because you're fooling yourself. I'm saying your music is okay. That's what you do. You don't play basketball. You don't play basketball, Drake. As a matter of fact, you suck at it. You know what I'm saying? You're a non-factor when it comes to winning the games, whatsoever. Ever. You're fun, if anything, for the Canadians to watch. But now you guys got what you wanted. 24 years in waiting, you got yourself a championship. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was going to happen because you're in Canada. But with two main injured players, I mean, hell, Portland had a chance if that was going to be the case. It's anybody's game, but when you put a superstar like Kawhi Leonard, on the opposite side of the court, well, it just, you know, 2 plus 2 equals 4. It just adds up to a W. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that Lowry and Baca and all the other players had nothing to do with it because obviously they did. But straight up, Canada is just wasn't a better team. Straight up, Canada just wasn't a better team. And that's all there's to it. But they got the W, and that's all there's to it. That's what matters. Who walks away with the championship? You know what I mean? And okay, so let me cover this. I got work today. That's why I'm doing this to my hair. Let me cover this for you guys that I bet. Okay, so I'm not betting anymore, and it's not because I lost. It's because a lot of you are coming out of the woodwork and saying that I owed you, and I know I didn't know you, and I don't like that at all. But yeah, so I'm done with the betting. How much did I lose? Because I know you guys are gonna ask how much did I lose. I don't bet a lot of money, so I didn't lose a lot. I bet $35 to one person, $20 to another, and $20 to another. So you know what I'm saying. I did not lose a lot of money, um, and YouTube pretty much is gonna cover that at the end of this month. As a matter of fact, YouTube will cover more than that at the end of this month. So it evens out. I actually come out, still with more money in my pocket. Um, and if let's just say I was making more money on YouTube, I'm gonna tell you, and like I said, when YouTube pays me, I use that money for different things. Now let's just say, okay, so when I go live, for one, I might get 8 or 9 people at most, average 3 or 4 people. I don't ask for donations, so I don't get donations. But nonetheless, when I get donations, I'm glad I got donations. But I don't ask you guys for donations. But when you guys give them to me, I'm like, okay, cool. Uh, when I finally get that money, a lot of times I just hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? Then I take that, and if I'm gonna bet, then I go ahead and bet. So I'm not losing any money. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of it. Hello. So that's my whole point, not to lose any money. You know what I'm saying? So I did not lose any money at all. Yeah. So I didn't lose any money. Actually gained. And for you guys who did bet me, I told you I'd pay you the next day. For one, don't. This is another reason why I just don't want to do it anymore, because you guys obviously don't understand. You know, when I tell you that I pay the next day, or at least 2 days out, then I pay, within the time that, like, I do what I say I'm gonna do because I'm an honorable person. All right, I don't like when you guys write me and say, "Are you gonna honor your bets?" Like, I told you I was gonna pay you. All right, like, don't. It just frustrates me. You know what I'm saying? People say stuff like that, or when they come at me, "Where's my money?" And all this other stuff. I'm like, dude, once I, look at my checklist and say, okay, I bet this person, then I go ahead and pay you. Okay? So you guys acting like I'm gonna rip you off makes me want to rip you off. But I'm not that type of dude, especially over 20, $30. It's just not what I'm into. I want you guys to get paid because when it happens to me, I want my money right away. Now, like I said, I'm not going to do this anymore. Uh, and another thing is my YouTube earnings have gone down. For one, I don't get donations, and the last donation I got was for $1. When I talk about the NBA is fixed, I get no donations. When I talk about uh, black issues and black topics, people give me donations every now and then. Somebody give me a donation, and the one person that gave me the most donation is somebody that is hardly even on here. But we talked for like 2 hours. I've been on chat sometimes for 4, 5, 6 hours, no donations. So I'm like, okay, I need to cut down as much chat that I'm doing. Sometimes I just want to talk. But nonetheless, in order for me to like start facilitating, more bets and higher bets, because I noticed that when you guys say bet me, you guys often ask me for more than I want to give, but I go by what YouTube pays me. If I'm not making a certain amount of money, then I'm not going to bet you because it's going to be a lose lose for me if I lose. I'm not going to recoup that money. So my views have gone down. I'm still doing, I don't know, over 500 a day, which is good, which is great to me. I'm doing around a little over 600 actually a day. But a couple months ago, I was doing over 7,000 a day. So yeah, there's that. But nonetheless, so my channel has gone down, and this is another reason why I won't be doing any more bets anytime soon, because my channel would have to, facilitate what I would bet. The money that I just used is off of what YouTube has given me before and what I know I'm about to receive. But after that, it's going to be slow going, according to how many hits I have, and the fact that I don't get donations for talking hours on end to you guys. Uh, so I can't really facilitate any more bets or any higher bets like you guys wanted me to. So, but it's all good. It's all good. It's another reason why I don't really talk about it that much, Woody. I talk about the NBA when you guys want to talk and you guys listen. You know what I'm saying? But it's not my main thing. And now that it's over with, I'll be switching back to other topics. Uh, Going back to my Why I Left Atlanta videos, there's still people who are applying to my channel and subscribing to my channel because of my Why I Left Atlanta video, and I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm still getting people asking me questions about it. Living there, I still get a lot of people. It's my number one video. I have well over 200,000, like 224,000 hits on that, and I made that video in 2017. So yeah, it's my biggest moneymaker, and yeah, so there it is. You know, uh, but anyways, I still think the NFL, the NBA, because you guys are going to be asking me about the NFL, and I will make videos about the NFL. Will I be doing predictions? I don't know. I don't know if I'll do a prediction. Things are changing. My philosophy is it still works, but when I saw them put down Kevin Durant, that whole move, it changed. It literally changed everything. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. It changed everything mid-stroke. I had already made videos and bets that Golden State was gonna win. You know, and then I didn't know what was wrong with Kevin Durant. So I was like, yeah, they're still gonna win. KD's gonna come back and it's gonna be a done deal. They still win. And then he gets the whole, shin thing, and he's out. And it left me. I got somebody on. Yeah, and it left me like my whole philosophy still works on my predictions. What I say adds up, but they're throwing monkey wrenches just out of nowhere into the game. So if I relied on that, if I relied on that information, it's gonna make me look wrong every time, cause anything can happen. So I'm like, I'm not gonna say predictions no more. I might just say, yeah, I think this is gonna happen, or I think that's gonna happen. But I'm not gonna go into it like I used to because just so many things have changed, and when they do, it just makes me look like a crackpot. It just makes me look like an idiot. And so yeah, there's not gonna be any predictions, but I will say who I have to win, and if they don't win, oh well. But like I said, I'm not gonna be making any bets on it. Uh, as far as football so far, who do I have? Once again, it made who I had to win this year made perfect sense until the news came out. I had Tariq Hill and his crew to take the whole thing. No, I had no. I had them to go, but I had the Saints to win. So I had Kansas City to go, but I had the Saints to win. Now I still got the Saints to win, because there's okay, his nose is bleeding. We're going in the door. He'll be all right. Anyway, so I had So I had Kansas City to go, but no Tariq Hill, no Kansas City. You can replace him all you want, but he's one of the fastest guys in the NFL. It's just simple math. You know what I'm saying? It's just simple math. Right now, him and Antonio Brown are the best receivers. Antonio Brown just got traded to the Raiders. The Raiders. The the Raiders. The ah Steelers. Ah, no Bell, no Antonio Brown. Now we're looking at who? Juju Smith-Schuster, still a good player. He got in some trouble last year. Ah, all right. So there's that. And you got, of course, the Patriots. But you have the Patriot problem. The Patriot problem is just they win too much. So if you keep having the same team win over and over and over again, you're gonna have yourself what? Loss of interest. So that's what I think just happened. Game 6. I think the loss of interest. Like I said, it's a statistical game, and loss of interest it will make you change because you need that money. The NBA needs that money. Just 1% of loss of interest in the NBA is millions of dollars. So you have, I'm saying, we already know in the NFL the statistics came out. They said that what 1.6 million people stopped watching the NFL. Yeah, I'm sorry, excuse me. Yeah, 1.6 people stopped watching the NFL. They stopped. Why? Loss of interest. Why? The same team kept winning. So with that philosophy, there's no way the Patriots are going to win a Super Bowl this year. It just doesn't. It doesn't make financial sense for them to do that. Loss of interest. They lost big money. You saw how many empty seats they had last year. So I can't see the Patriots going. Now watch them win. But I can't really see them letting the Patriots win. I can't see the Rams going. We all know that Todd Gurley is hurt. He'll be out by game 7. Not to mention what they did to the Saints. They owe the Saints one. So when you're talking about the top teams in the NFL, when you talk about the top teams in the NFL, you can start your process of elimination, and then you can start looking at your wild card just by what you see last year and the news and just logic. So count the Patriots out. Loss of interest. Probably go to some type of what is it AFC. I don't even think they're gonna make it to the AFC Championship. I think somebody's gonna take them out. So Patriots are gonna get taken out in the playoffs. Who's probably gonna take them out? Probably the Chiefs. Yeah. So we're probably looking at the Chiefs taking out the Patriots. So you got the Patriots out. I don't know who's gonna take out the Chiefs, but the Chiefs not gonna get no Tariq Hill, no championship. Heck, they might even go AFC, but I can't see them winning at all. Uh, I think they'll get beat in the AFC Championship by who? I don't know. I don't know my whole MF and AFC. You know, but I start counting down teams. So no Tariq Hill, no Kansas City. Patriots doesn't make logical sense for them to win. It just doesn't. Because of loss of interest and all the people who did not want to see the games last year because they knew Pats would win. Okay, so you have that. Then you got who? Carson Wentz and the Eagles, definitely in there. Reason why I'm saying that is is there's no reason for them not to go. In my eyes, there's no reason for them not to go. So right now, I would be looking at definitely possible winner, the Saints. So you'd be looking at maybe the Saints and the Eagles. Now somebody might say, well, they're not in the same division. I don't think they're in the same division. So if it's possible, Saints and the Eagles. And then you got sleepers like the Bears. The Bears missed going to a championship game by one kick, Cody Parkey, and it wasn't his fault. It was actually the Lions' fault because the kick got blocked. So you got the sleepers, the Bears. You got the Chargers. Neither one of them are going to go to the Super Bowl. This is just, I just don't think they're good enough to make it to the actual Super Bowl. Definitely playoff contention, first, second round. Yeah, I give them that. But no Super Bowl. Miami, definitely not. Garoppolo, definitely not. Uh, uh, then you got the Browns. Okay, let's talk about the Browns. The Browns team is starting to stack up. But if they still got a small offensive line, that quarterback is not going to last. I don't care who you put back there. If their line is still small, if they're still underpowered, they're going to come up against somebody like Dallas and they're going all the way. However, can I see the Browns going over 500? Absolutely. Can I see the Browns maybe getting into playoffs, just like the Bills did a couple years ago, and they celebrated so hard, and then of course they tanked. Absolutely, I can see the Browns doing it. But the thing about the Browns is they have to beat the Browns. The Browns have to beat the Ravens. That's what I mean by the Browns and the Browns, because that's who used to be the Browns. The Ravens were the Browns. So they have to beat the Ravens. Ravens are always going to stand in their way. So you're looking at the Browns not going. You're looking at the Ravens first round playoffs. And you're looking at Pittsburgh probably taking out the Ravens. That would make sense to me. Pittsburgh beating the Ravens, Pats beating Pittsburgh, Pats getting beat by KC. KC, uh, I still don't want to say that they're going to go. I still don't want to say that KC is going to go all the way, but nonetheless, when you look at that rhythm right there, it makes sense. Browns getting beat by Ravens again. Ravens getting beat by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh getting beat by the Pats. Pats getting beat by Kansas City. You knock out the whole line just like that of all possibilities. Boom, shutdown, 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 shutdown. Everything shut down, and then of course now you have your interest going back up because you have Kansas City, and of course to talk about Tariq Hill, whether he's going to be back or not, I don't know. Nonetheless, if he shows up, we know that they're going to win. But if he doesn't, it's not going to happen. And then you got the Eagles who are mixed in there somewhere. So I don't know how that goes as far as a bracket, but let's just say that the Eagles knock out because no Tyreek Hill. Let's say the Eagles knock out KC. I don't still not sure if it's all in the same division, but they do. Then you would have the Eagles going back to the Super Bowl. This would be great. This would be awesome. The Eagles going back to the Super Bowl, because the Eagles would have to face the Saints. And if you have the Eagles face the Saints, you already know where they even make it to the playoffs. I don't know. They might get beat by. I don't know. Do they play the Chargers? I don't know. But they might get beat by one of my sleeper teams, the Chargers, or I don't know. Hell, Chicago. You know, I'm not gonna say the Colts are gonna be in there because I just don't think they're good enough yet. And of course, the Bucks are not good enough yet, even though they got one of the best quarterbacks out there. San Francisco, it's just not going to happen. They're not ready. The Skins, the Redskins, I wish they would change their name, but nonetheless, I can't see the Redskins getting into playoff contention. And so that's my breakdown, of the NFL. That's what I think. You know, I think you'd be looking at the Eagles and the Saints, if that's possible. And I think the Saints would take it. So it's just a breakdown what I think. But I still think the NFL is fixed. It's your boy Tone 202.